Okay, well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the official Design Your Own Dream Life launch for the BIT Group. Now, if you all don't know, BIT Group stands for Billionaires in Training. So that just lets you know where our mindsets are. Tonight is a very, very special night. I'm going to start out by telling you my story of how we got here. But if you are a guest here, please do not take for granted the person who invited you to this Zoom. They thought enough about you to reach back and say, hey, I seen something, I heard something. I was invited to take a look at something that absolutely resonated with me and is changing my life. And it may just change yours as well. It may be something that really piques your interest. It may not be for you, but hey, we're having our launch. Can you please support me in joining in tonight? So we thank you for saying yes and being here tonight because it is going to be epic. We do have some information for you that I didn't know about just a few months ago. So I want to tell you my story and how I got to be here tonight. So I was in Dubai about 2.5 months ago at the end of October. And being that I've been a professional in the industry of network marketing, love that, had long-term residual income for many years, but I had some business shifts. Sometimes things shift, right? And so I was in Dubai for a blockchain event. Love crypto. Nope, tonight is not anything about crypto, but I was in there for a blockchain event and I was praying. I was in my room and I said a prayer. I said, Lord, right now I'm in sales, making a lot of good money in sales in this space, but I need residual income. I like making money easy, and this feels like a job. I'm not used to a job. I haven't worked a job since 2004. I said, Lord, I need a residual income business. And I said, Father, it does not have to take long for you to get it to me. I know you can get it to me quick because I need it quick. And ladies and gentlemen, in less than 48 hours, I promise you, God answered that prayer. I met a young lady who, in fact, she happened to be from my hometown of Baltimore. She had moved to Dubai. 48 hours after praying that prayer, I was sitting in my hotel lobby with her. And she was telling me about how she had traveled to Dubai before she moved there and stayed in a five-star place for it was something like $9 or something, not a night, but for the whole time. How she had traveled to Cabo, Mexico and stayed for $1, and how she was saving on money on all this kind of stuff that was connected to lifestyle. And I'm like, wait a minute, she don't know this, but she is talking my talk. Like, I love freedom. I love getting out and seeing the world. And who doesn't love saving money? And so she asked me if I would watch a video on my way home on the plane. And I did. And so when I watched the video, I was like, oh man, I love it. There's nothing about this that I don't like. But let me really dig into the money part because I'm one of those red money motivated kind of people. I know we have all types of people in here, but I'm like really money motivated. So I said, let me go to YouTube, ran up the steps when I got home, went to YouTube and started looking up the compensation plan. Guys, when I saw the residual income that this opportunity offered, and you didn't need a ton of people to make very significant residual income, I looked at my partner, Daryl, and I said, Daryl, is there any reason we shouldn't do this? Because this is just too easy. And he said, there's no reason why we shouldn't. And folks, that was history. We joined on October the 28th. We started telling people and just started pre-launching what you were about to see. Well, tonight is the official launch. Tonight is where the people who invited you, like Zakia and Cass and Will and May and Daytree and so many people from around the country, the people who invited you, we are saying, world, we are here. We're launching off. We are going to do exploits in this business and help a lot of people. So that's what this is about tonight, guys. It is about helping a lot of people to curate, to design their own dream life on their terms, not living somebody else's life by design, but living your own for whatever that means for you. And so I'm excited about doing that because I authentically love helping people to reach their goals. So I can't think of a better person to share most of this information tonight than the young lady who God sent to me in Dubai, who showed up in my inbox saying, "Hey, I've been wanting to meet you for years. I live in Dubai now. Give me a call." And who 48 hours later was in my hotel room sharing this with me. I'm telling you, she is a world traveler. She's an entrepreneur. She loves helping people. She's a online pastor to the thugs, she calls herself. I mean, she just does so much. But folks, she knows this business inside and out, and she's a master at what she does. So, without further ado, I want everybody to turn off their cameras. Make sure you stay on mute because I want you guys to focus in and listen in to what this awesome young lady, Miss Tia Santiago, all the way from the UAE, all the way from Dubai, for what she's going to share with us tonight. Are you there, Tia?
I'm here, Boomy. You got me excited, girl. Hey, can you hear
Awesome.
me? Can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you loud and clear. The floor is yours. Everybody wants to see who is this Tia that Boomy is always talking about.
I love that. Everybody turn your cameras off. Make sure your cameras is off, and we're going to get this party started. I'm so excited to help you all um, create your dream life. That's basically what we're here to do in partnership with Boomy. I met Boomy, I think it was 2018, really, really briefly, you guys, in Charlotte, North Carolina. I mean, with them passing, I knew people she knew. We were in the same company together. And I said, "Oh, I wanted to meet Boomy." So it was a quick hug and we kept going. And so we're going to keep the cameras off so that we can have a clear, crisp recording so that those that might not have made it tonight will get to see the recording and they will just see the presentation and not, different faces popping on the screen. So that's why we keep the cameras off. And so I want to just tell you about guys briefly because Boomy actually said enough about me. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I live in the UAE. I've been living here for a while. I love living in the UAE. I also have a little small little, I call it my little studio in Ghana. So I also have my little studio in Ghana that I go to when I do go to Ghana. And then I travel the world. I've owned my own time for 24 years. So for 24 years, I had one job for 90 days. 90 days. And I was like, yeah, this isn't for me. I'm psychologically unemployable. And you're not allowed to tell me when I can go eat my lunch because I'm going to eat when I'm hungry, not when you tell me. So that 90 days, that was it. I was trying to hold on. I was about to leave at 30, y'all, but a good friend of mine said, "You got to at least give it 90." I said, "Okay." 90 days, I was gone. So I tried. So we're going to get into this presentation. We're not going to keep you long because we want to be able to answer your questions at the end of the presentation. So I'm going to share my screen. All right, okay, here we go. Let's get it started. Absolutely love Trivorium. This has been a blessing to me and it helps me live my dream life. So, what are we talking about here? What is this lifestyle membership that Boomy is so excited about, that Cass is so excited about, that Will and Deborah and Zakia is so excited about? Well, let's talk about it now because we want you all to be able to travel more, travel better, and travel for less with the Better Life Company. Now, what I love about this company is the founder's last name. Yes, it's spelled different, but David Hart is not an accident because this man has a heart for the people. And his beautiful wife, Adela Hart. I have known David Hart for over 15 years. So I'm just blessed to be partnering with someone who I know their integrity and I just love his spirit and his energy. And he loves people truly. And so this company is about specializing in customer acquisition. We've been around in March, it's going to be 13 years that we've been around. We are in 60 plus countries. As a matter of fact, we're about to add seven more countries, you guys, and millions of sales. And we have to update this slide again because in 2024, we were projected to enroll 20,000 members into this lifestyle membership. But guess what? We exceeded it. 34,000 people enrolled in this membership in 2024. And I need you to understand why you're in the right place at the right time, because guess what's projected? We're projected to triple that number this year. Triple. So offices in the United States, Madrid, Spain, and Kazakhstan. So we're super excited about that. And everyone who knows me knows that I call Warren Buffett my grandfather. He's my grandfather in my mind. Okay. And what he says that I always quote every day to people, even when I'm talking about crypto or the blockchain or anything, that if you don't find a way to earn money in your sleep, you will work until you die. And so the timing of this could not be better because the tourism and travel and entertainment industry is already a $10 trillion industry. But if you think about when the pandemic just happened, it seems like yesterday, 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago. Wow, 5 years ago, you guys, the pandemic. That 5 years ago seems like yesterday. So that means 9 years is not that far away for us to be in the forefront of a $15.5 trillion industry that we can monetize from. I love it. This has definitely been the business of my dreams, I can tell you. And it's a home based business. So you will hear later why that is an exciting advantage when it's a home based business. And you guys know it's easy to explain. You don't have to do a lot of talking about telling somebody how to save some money. That's easy to explain. Save some money. Don't pay retail, okay? And so we have services in resorts, hotels, cruises, car rental, parks, tours, activities, and entertainment. And so you're going to hear a little bit more about that in just a minute. But what's the benefits of being in this lifestyle membership? Well, it's a travel membership. You heard Boomy say that was right up her alley. She loves to travel. She just got back from Hawaii. She's about to go to Orlando. She's about to go to Punta Cana. And she's coming back to see me here in Dubai. Okay. And so let me tell you, the travel membership is our flagship product. We love to save money when we travel. And so the platinum members are going to receive at least, and I'll say at least because we know people that do a lot more than just two vacations with this membership because of the amazing discounts. But you're going to receive at least two vacations every 12 to 14 months. But you're also going to earn these travel points. And when you're collecting these travel points, you can use them right away. But you're also going to have our booking engine. And that booking engine is going to save you up to 60% off. And you're also going to get 3% back cash. It's in loyalty points. And those loyalty points help you get more savings on top of that. And then, of course, you're going to be able to earn money 24/7 from anywhere in the world, residual income. I earn money in my sleep. I earn money in my weekly spa days. I'm always earning money with Trivorium, and I love it. And so, what are you going to get here? That travel site. That travel site is the better than travel agent rates. And I'm very specific in making sure you understand better than travel agent rates. You know why? Because that is why so many travel agents are joining. That's why so many travel agents are joining because it's better than travel agent rates. And they are running here by the droves. And that travel site is going to save you up to 60% on your travel. But also, let me just show you a comparison and tell you a travel secret that a lot of people don't know in the monopoly on travel. And so when you think about the deregulation of energy, if you guys remember the deregulation of telecom, well, we are the deregulation of travel because it was a monopoly. And a lot of people don't know that 95% of the travel was under only two companies. So when you're hopping from site to site, from Priceline to Expedia to Booking.com to Orbitz to Kayak to Hotels Tonight, when you're hopping to Trivago, all of those different sites, y'all, they have been wasting our time because I found out that it was only two companies. And all of those fall under two of those companies. So it's bookingsholdings.com and it's expediaholdings.com. Those two companies host all of those sites that we hop and hop and hop. So take a look at this comparison right here with Expedia and Travorium. Same dates, same location, same room type, same time, same bat channel. And guess what? Travorium's rate is 23.26 and Expedia's is 44.63. And that is for real. I just did one yesterday with someone and they saw the comparison. I had them pull it up on their screen while I was doing it on mine, and they were astonished. Okay, we have this is one of my favorites because again, same dates, same time, same room, same type of room, everything the same. But Expedia's rate is 293 for Vegas, and ours at the Harris Hotel was $15.46. Amazing. I love it. You're going to keep on saving. And here's another comparison. The Fairmont Grand Del Mar, same rate, Expedia, same time, same date, same type of room, and 1923 for Travorium and $5,000 for Expedia. You can't beat that. And again, you're making sure you're getting those 3% cashback loyalty points, okay? And so then we have our getaways. And our getaways is where you can redeem your points that you get every month. When your membership is paid, you're going to get points. And we're going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. But with those points, you get to get exciting getaways. And when I say more than 2,000 resorts, the savings is amazing. Some of them are 90% off. And I can tell you now, some of them, when you have enough points, are 100% off. I have seen some for $0. And all you got to do is get there. It's amazing. I've never seen nothing like this, y'all. That's why we're so excited. And so, what does the getaways look like? They look like something like a studio, a one-bedroom suite, or a two-bedroom suite. These are like your people that have vacation clubs or people that have those, I say those timeshares because those timeshares are, people have them, but this is killing the timeshares because we've seen some people's timeshares in the getaways and they have literally started almost crying on our call because they was like, hey, that's the one I paid like $90,000 for. What is that? Yeah, well, we got it for $7. Sorry. So you can go to Spain on a getaway for $7. That is not per night, you guys. That is the whole 8 days, 7 nights. Cabo San Lucas, 149 the whole time. And Cabo is one of the most expensive places in Mexico to go to. So to be able to go to Cabo for 8 days and 7 nights is incredible. Orlando, 142. And what I love the most is no blackout dates. There are no blackout dates. There's no tours. There's no presentations. There's none of that. You just go check in and have fun with your family, and that's it. Okay. And then we have the Piece de Resistance. This is our flagship product, the Travorium World Tour. These are curated vacations, but not only that, they're your bucket list destinations, the place that you've always wanted to go. And so if you've ever wanted to go to Italy, you can go to Italy on our world tour and you're going to use your points that you get every month to buy down these vacations in the World Tour Dreamcation platform. So you have Venice, Italy. Now, I want you to understand that this 249 is for the entire stay. It is for two people, not per person and not per night to go to Venice, Italy for 5 days with breakfast included. Amazing. In this Dubai, I'm just going to tell you all, this is definitely the Palm, which is a higher place on a whole nother side of Dubai that you got to get a taxi there or drive there because there is no metro that goes there because it's literally on a beautiful island. The Palm is where the that big place is that everybody wants to come here and go to. Well, that is 379. I have seen Dubai for $1 and I booked it. And everybody's like, well, why would you book it and you live there? Because again, Dubai is big, but I also want to see my Trevorium family that's coming from all over the world. I love these world tours. These are good for solo travelers. You tired of waiting for your friends and you want to go somewhere, but you don't have anybody to go with. The world tours, you're going to see people from Trevorium in the lobby, in the hallway. Hey, y'all want to meet up? Y'all want to go to dinner this night? It is so fun. The world tours are literally my favorite. I love seeing my Trevorium family here. And yes, I did book Dubai for $1. Yes, I did. It's coming up in May. So if you guys come on in, come on to see me out here in Dubai for $1. Okay, and then we have the all inclusive, and some of them are half board, which is breakfast and dinner included. And so you're going to love these world tours because they're curated for you. All you got to do is show up and have fun with your Trevorian family. How about going to Las Vegas for $19? Okay, $19. I think that's the only place that don't have breakfast included. Everybody else got breakfast included. But if you've ever been to Hawaii with a $13.50 strawberries, if you've ever gone to Hawaii with a $6, $7 gallons of milk, this place is expensive. This is normally a per night rate if you've ever been. And so to be able to go to Hawaii for 5 days and 4 nights for $4.99 is literally unheard of and absolutely in New York as well. To have breakfast included in New York was shocking to me. I'm just going to tell you. So that's a good rate as well. So these are the rates retailing at 1856 and you can go for 399. It's amazing. You have to understand what we have with this travel, but it's not just travel and we're going to just touch on that a little bit. It's not just travel because we are the Amazon of lifestyle. So you choose your travel membership level. In the silver membership, it's just going to get you the better than travel agent rates and discounts on your hotels and your rental cars and your cruises. And you'll have that portal. But also, we want you to get your titanium because the titanium is going to give you 150 travel points and it's going to give you up to 50% off retail. But let me tell you why people choose the platinum, and we're not saying that as a sales pitch. It is for real. Because, for one, when you're titanium, you cannot max out the compensation plan. And a lot of people are in here to not only travel better and travel for less, but they want that daily pay. And to be able to maximize that daily pay and really create a dream life, you got to go platinum because platinum is going to give you the most and it is the most popular and it maximizes that compensation plan to the full and you be able to get more daily pay by becoming platinum. But not only that, people still want to travel and they want to travel faster. And so when you get more travel points, you get to buy down those vacations a lot quicker and you get that platinum discount because the world tours and the getaways is going to give you up to 80% off instead of 50% off. So a titanium would not have been able to get Dubai for $1. They would not. They would not. It would be a lot more than $1. So we go platinum over here because it's the better way and you're going to get more travel points. And not only that, you're going to get more of a discount on your travel to be able to buy those down a lot more. Okay. But I don't pay for my membership. I just got to tell you. So my travel is free. Why is my travel free? Because I did the one thing that my sponsor told me to do, and they told me to go get 3 people so that daily pay can kick in, so that you don't have to pay for your monthly membership out of your pocket, but your daily pay will start paying for it. So when you refer 3 people on the same membership as you're going to earn as much as you're spending. And so if you refer 3 silvers, you're going to get enough to cover that 5250 monthly membership fee. When you get, so it's not coming out of your pocket. When you refer 3 titaniums, you're going to get just enough to cover that $75 monthly. When you get 3 platinums and refer 3 platinums to your membership, you're going to earn $137, which is your $4.45 a day times 31 days. That's going to give you enough to cover that 135 monthly membership. Okay. And so, like I told you all, what is our difference between all of these other companies? That's the same company. We're skipping all of the media and the internet marketing, and they're leaving it up to us to do that. And so we're able to earn more income instead of a $2.5 million 30-second ad at the Super Bowl. They rather save that money and give it to us. So that's why we have this business model here. Okay. And so I'm going to get Boomy to hop on here, and she is going to talk about the compensation plan.
Hey, Tia, first of all, we're
Yes,
all
ma'am.
giving it back up to Tia for doing such an awesome job of explaining the product. And Tia makes it known, guys. When we have training, she's like, look, we call this the Amazon of lifestyle. Don't get it twisted. We love to travel, but it's not just travel. It is so much more. I mean, people are saving. You're going to hear testimony, some testimonies at the end. So, Keith, get ready, share your testimony. But from dining, I got free sandwiches places and shopping. I mean, all kinds of discounts and entertainment and concert tickets and NFL tickets. I mean, just it runs the whole gamut. So a penny saved is a penny earned. So I appreciate you, Tia, for really helping our team to see. Yep, y'all can travel for pennies on the dollar, but I'm telling you, it's a whole lot more to it. So even if you don't travel, this is for you. So this is the very first presentation that I'm doing for Trevorium of this size. And I said, Tia, I want you to do the front end for my team. Because, I mean, you know this thing, you've been using the product for 4 years now. But I want to talk about the money because I told you all I prayed a prayer about that residual income. And if you get started tonight with the person who invited you, and you're going to not just use the product, but if you want to make some extra income, if you want to tap into this residual, then I want to help you to reach your goals and dreams. So I want you to lean in, not to the presentation, but lean into your goals and dreams and take a minute just to think about. We talked about designing your dream life. What does that look like? When it comes to freedom, when you stop working your job, as Tia said, Warren Buffett says, if you don't find a way to make money when you sleep, you will work until you die. Do you like the sound of that? I need y'all to light up the chat and say, if you don't like that, say, not me, not me, not me. Because if you don't find a way to make money while you sleeping, you are going to be working till you die. And I said, no, not me. So residual income was something that I always found important. My parents taught me that was very important. My father used to always say, number one, some people are so busy making a living that they don't take time to design a life. When you're exchanging that time for dollars, you know how you do that linear income thing where you go to work for 40 hours a week and they pay you just enough to keep you from quitting, and you work just hard enough to keep from getting fired, and you do that in the rat race for 40 years. And then when you retire, you have to try to live off of 40% of what you couldn't live off of 100% of when you were working. So I want y'all to understand those realities. That's part of the reason why we are here. And you're going to see how Trevorium is going to be the answer for what you're looking for residual income, for time freedom, for making money while you are sleeping. Now, in addition to deciding what package you want, and the person who invited you here tonight, they are platinum. Every single person on our team is platinum. You're going to add this $79 annual to your 269. So we're in for 350. I was one of those people that Tia was talking about that 2 months before I heard about Trevorium, I committed to a $17,000 timeshare. Oh Lord. When I saw Trevorium, I mean, I said, Are you serious? I can get for $350 more. I can get for $350 more than what the timeshare was giving me for 17,000 with no blackout dates and no I gotchas and no maintenance fees. Y'all, I was sick. So this 350 was like, oh my gosh, I can help so many people with this. You get your website, your back office, marketing videos, training, tax advantages just by being in this business, guys. So many things that were personal expenses will now become business expenses. You'll have so many more write-offs. People save $2,000 to $10,000 a year just by being a Trevorium partner. That's money that you'll get to keep instead of giving to Uncle Sam. So go to the next slide, Tia, because what I really want you all to see is this daily pay. Now, Tia told you that all you need is 3 people to get into profitability. 3 customers is all that it takes. And so this is a binary plan. If you build a left team and if you build a right team, or left leg and a right leg, as we call it, you are going to get ongoing residual income. Now, the first thing you may be saying is, okay, how do I get into profit? Because you want to make sure your 135 is covered. Well, folks, there are about what, 8 billion people in the world. We're in 64 different countries, and all you need to do is to find 3 people who have their PhD. That means they're positive, hungry, and determined. They want more out of life, and they want to design their dream life, travel more, travel better, travel for less. Believe me, that's most of the world, because most of the world wants to travel the world. And so, what we're going to do on our team, we are going to help you to find your 3 and then more, because you're not going to want to stop there. And then what's going to happen, guys? You're going to start receiving daily pay. So on that last slide, you saw $4.45 every day. You're going to look in your back office and you're going to see it coming in every single day. But that's just the start. That's enough to cover your membership. Now, where do we go from here? Now, here's where it really gets sexy and real good. Because after that $4.45 a day, guess what's going to happen? Well, first of all, you want to get this. Let me cover up my number so y'all can't see my number. This is a Trevorium card. I had this in Hawaii, was paying for stuff. My money comes on this Trevorium card. Yours is going to come on this card. And every Wednesday, you can withdraw money. We have what's called Withdrawal Wednesday. You withdraw on Wednesday, it's on your card by Friday. And so when I looked at this compensation plan, ladies and gentlemen, what I saw that really excited me was that you didn't need a huge team to make significant money. Let me say that again, because this is big. Because sometimes people are like, oh, network marketing, I don't know. I don't feel like dealing with people. Guys, I've built huge teams. So I know what big teams and building is about. But when I saw this, you know what I saw? I said, oh my gosh, Don can do this easily. And Chester can do this easily. And Barb can do this easily. And Will can, everybody can do this easily, because you don't need a gazillion people. You don't need thousands of people like in most traditional plans. This company, we call this the 10X compensation plan, because literally we pay 10 times more in Trevorium. You're going to get 10 times more than you do in most binary plans. So look at this, guys. With just 8 people in one leg and 8 people in another, your daily pay is going to be $10 a day. You're going to see it every day in your back office. That's going to give you between like $500, $700 a month. Now, $500 a month in residual. What could you do with that? You could use it to take some vacations, some more vacations and travel money, spending money. You could buy some cryptocurrency for my crypto people. You could pay off some debt. I mean, just think, that's an extra $6,000 a year for you to figure out what you wanted to do with it. And again, when we talk residual, we're talking about money that you were earning while you were sleeping, while you're traveling, while you were spending your time with family, not exchanging time for dollars, money. But guys, it doesn't just stop there. I mean, with 8 and 8, you're at a significant residual income every month, right? And you don't have to get all those people yourself. You only got to get 4, and those people tell other people, because this is what's going to happen. We're launching this thing off. And so you may be in South Carolina. And you may know some people in Mississippi, who know people in New York, who know people in Mexico, who know somebody in Spain, who know somebody in Australia, who knows somebody in Georgia. Literally, the world is so small now. And our team, you are going to have people on your team that's underneath of you, pushing you up, that's from all around the world. We're going to be launching into Africa. We have a gentleman on who you're going to hear from in Australia. You guys, the world, I'm telling you, is our playground with this. It's going to be, you're going to be a global entrepreneur making money every day from business done around the world. Now, when those 8 people, let's say they each told three, now, with just 25 people in each leg, a small time team of 50 guys, you have upwards of $2,000 a month. I cannot believe that in about 2 months' time, I've given myself an annual income raise of $24,000. And this is what I love that you're going to love about this company, that they reward you early in the comp plan. So you don't got to wait till you climb 5 and 6 ranks and get to the top to get to the big money. Right here at just 2-star director with this small team, you can be making comma money every single month, $25 a day, comma money every month. I just got an email that said, hey, Boomy, congratulations on 2-star. I made that last month. Congratulations. Send us your ring size. You get the Super Bowl ring for recognition right here at 2-star. But it doesn't stop there, guys, because those 25, what are they going to want to do? They're going to want to tell a few. Now we're just 63 in each leg. What about an extra $36,000 a year, $70 a day? And then it keeps going on from there. It gets real sexy. $100 a day, guys. You'll be there with our team, with our training, with our support. Tonight is not just about you joining Trevorium. This is the launch of our team, the BIT Group, Billionaires in Training. This is a legacy name that started with my parents and the big group literally back in the early 90s. And we've kept that team name, and it's special to us. The team is the theme. My parents taught me that. Love on your people, care about your people. So when you join here tonight, you are part of a family, and we're going to help to move you through these residual income daily pay, for the daily pay that you get. Let's go ahead because it keeps on going, guys. It doesn't stop at $100 a day. What about getting you $140 a day, guys, as ambassador? Now, Tia, I want you to come back on and talk about some of the like luxuries and the extras and things that they do when you hit ambassador, because you've seen several years the things that happen. Tell us about ambassador, Tia.
Oh, ambassador, like you said in my same words is sexy, okay? Because when you hit ambassador, now you are able to get a share in the company. You're able to get a piece of the global pie, a share of everything that comes into this company. You're also going to get an all expense paid 6-star. They say 5-star, but when you see those accommodations, it's a 6-star vacation. They're giving you your flight credit. David Hart, like I told you all before, has the biggest heart. Last year they went to Cancun. The year before that, Vegas. The year before that, they went to Paris, France for their ambassador trip. But let me just tell you real quick what David did when they were in Vegas. David said, I hadn't been to Vegas in a while. I didn't know Vegas had started getting this high. He said it's a little more expensive than I thought. He said, wow, you guys need some more money. They were sitting around dinner and he was like, you need some more money. And what does he do? He texts his son, Josh Hart, who is one of my just favorite people in the world. Josh is amazing. And he texts Josh Hart, his son, and he said, hey, I need you to put some more money on their card. And they woke up to an extra $2,500 spending money. He has already given them spending money. He's paid for their flights. He's given them all expense paid trip. All of the food is included. It's all inclusive. I mean, everything. But then he takes them on what we call the Louis Vuitton experience. And that Louis Vuitton experience is amazing. Let me tell you, they go somewhere where it's a Louis Vuitton store. They have to go where it's a Louis Vuitton store. And they close that store down and champagne, hors d'oeuvres, macaroons, all of the fancy stuff, limo, big old limo bus ride there. and close it down, and then they give them a gift card to Louis Vuitton with thousands of dollars on the gift card to spend at Louis Vuitton. It's amazing. Y'all want to be there because guess what? This year, 2025, and it's always in December, and it's going to be right here in Dubai where I'm at. So I will not have to get that flight credit because I will be on this ambassador vacation. So take it away, Boomy.
So, Tia, thank you. Because when I saw that, I was so impressed. I'm like, okay, again, this is speaking my language. I love nice stuff. And I'm excited about you all who can see that, man, I love the way this company treats people, and you want that ambassador experience. Or maybe you just want that extra, $500 or $100 a day. My point is this: I don't need you to understand the whole compensation plan now. Because as you start following our system that we teach you, you're going to start experiencing it and you're going to start getting that daily pay. I just need you to really understand why you need it. I was looking at some statistics and I was like, oh my gosh, do you know that 56% of Americans don't even have $1,000 for if an emergency happened? They would have to actually borrow it or put it on credit. Y'all, that's a money story that needs to change. What about this? What about for retirement? There's the overwhelming majority of people don't even have $100,000 put aside for their retirement. That means they're either going to not be able to retire, or how long is 100,000 or less going to last when you stop working? That is why I always say, make hay while the sun is shining. While you think you don't need this, is when you need to start. While you feel like, oh, my job is paying me six figures, 85,000, whatever, that's when you need to start putting something in place so that if an emergency happens, if a hiccup happens, if you get sick, if mama gets sick and you got to move down south and stop working to help her, that you will already have a ram in the bush, that you will already have that plan B or C or D. Get smart, guys. We need residual income and you need multiple streams of income. So I hope this speaks to your heart today. So whether you're looking for just that $4.45 a day to cover your phenomenal value filled membership, or whether you want the executive chairman $3,200 a day, hello, I'm receiving that abundance. I can feel it, right? Or somewhere in between, we're going to help you to get there. With this 12-year-old company, we are tired of startups. You don't have to worry about, is this going to be here in 2 years? It's going to be here because we're about to celebrate the company's 13th year in March. So you can feel good that is solid, that is sure, that is long lasting, but the momentum is hitting now. So this is what we want you to do. We want you to rate yourself either a one or two or three. This is what I say. A one is someone who says, you know what? I didn't like anything I saw. Now, we don't think that's going to be anybody, but maybe that's you. A two, you're going to text the number two to the person who invited you. If you said, you know what? I deserve more freedom, more fun, a better life. I want that membership just so I can experience all those things that Tia was talking about, the travel and all the discounts. If that's you, that's a two. If you say you want the money and you want the membership, if you want both of those things, the money, the time freedom, the financial freedom, and the travel and lifestyle, then you text the number three to the person who invited you and you let them know, you know what? Oh, I'm ready. You know what? Send me your link. I'm ready to be part of this Billionaires in Training team. Now, before we let you answer any questions, I got a couple of people I got to bring up for these testimonies. Now, remember, everybody's only been in a short period of time. Some of these people from 2 days to 2 months. And so the first person, everybody just 30 seconds because we want to get off of here. So we want you to give people a chance to sign up. So just make it real quick. First person I'm going to call on is, I'm going to call on Anthony first. Anthony, unmute. Anthony, if you can just give a quick 30 seconds, what made you join? Because I had called Anthony about things in the past years. He said, no, no, no. As soon as he saw this, you said, yes. So, Anthony, what was it about Trevorium? And what are you loving so much about what you have here?
It just made sense. The residual income happened right away. I'm just loving every step of it, and I appreciate you thinking about me. And I'm just excited and ready to go.
And guess what he wants to do? He wants to have travel parties with him and his wife in up there in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So I said, hey, you want to get some people there? Let's have some fun in the house. We don't have to do that. We can do Zoom, but if you want to get there together, hey, I'm loving. I'll be there. So Anthony, love having you on the team. Next person I want to go to is Cass. Cass, tell your quick story, the short version of it, because I know when you heard about this, you were going through some things, but you took your position and it made a difference to move fast. Cass, you out there with us?
Yes, I'm here, Boomy. Thank you so much. Listen, guys, when Boomy told me about your volume, I was on my way to take care of a family member. There was a family crisis. There's been three family crises in the last couple months. But I told her, I said, I don't know if I should join right now because all the stuff I got going on with family, I'm not going to be able to focus. And she said, Cash, just position yourself and refer three people and do what you can. But go ahead and position yourself now. So I did. I signed up. I got my three people in 10 days. And for the next 2 months, I really did nothing at all. I referred a couple more people, but I really did no work at all. But in 2 months of doing nothing, guess what happened, guys? Because I got my three people, my monthly subscription is covered. I'm getting daily pay. My team grew. I ranked up 2 times, and now I'm on my way to my third rank. My team ranked up. My team made money. Oh my gosh. Here's my Trivorium card that Boomy was talking about so I can get my daily pay. Look, I ain't never seen nothing like this and I ain't going nowhere. Thank you for letting me share, Boomy.
Awesome. Thank you, Cass, for letting. I'm thank you for sharing, and you going straight to the top. That's where you going, girl. That's awesome. Next person. Let's see. Oh, Keith. Keith gave a phenomenal testimony last night on this lifestyle membership and the savings. Keith, come on into the room and tell us about that money you saved.
Yeah, can you hear me clear?
Loud and clear.
I just want to tell you, you got your hands on the tiger's tail with this. This is the real deal. Tried my plum benefits. I only been in the business 3 weeks. Haven't even sold a membership yet. Got a breakthrough on a 55% reduction on my phone bill. I have 9 lines, 9 cell phones. They reduced it $404 from
Wow.
$600. 2/3 what I pay for the same lines. Plum benefits. Pay attention, y'all. This is just a taste. Boy, oh boy. Watch. You'll read about me. You'll read about me for real. This is the stuff. Don't play it.
I
Thank you,
love it.
Jody.
Thank you. Keep saving over $400 a month. That is awesome because of this lifestyle membership. That pays like for what that would pay for more than two of the
I
membership.
was just on to
Um,
say that's two memberships that he's saving
yeah,
for. Amazing. He blew
that
my
is
mind last night.
that is amazing. All right, let's see. We want to go to Australia. Let's go over to Australia where it's morning time, I believe, or heading to the afternoon. And my good friend Stephen, who just signed up, was it yesterday, Stephen? Stephen, as a networker, someone who has made 7 figures in this industry. You've been around for 3 decades. I'm not aging you because I have to. What did you see, Stephen, in this that made you say, okay, I'm going to come be part of this team and hey, let's build Trevorium?
Well, hi, Boomy, and thanks for the invite. Look, keeping it to 30 seconds, as you know, it's absolutely impossible for me. For those that know me, I talk funny because I'm from that land down under, and they call me the ever ready battery because Boomy knows when you ask me a question, I just talk and talk and talk, right? But I'm going to try and do it, Boomy. Number one was the invite come from Boomy herself. And Boomy to me is a powerhouse. She's just a dynamo, and the opportunity to work with Boomy, it's an honour and a privilege, Boomy. Let me say that. Number two, who doesn't want to save money? Like you just heard from Keith, right? You heard from Tia, $1. in Dubai. Like, come on, who doesn't want to save money? About 20 years ago, so I'm dating myself anyway, Boomy, I got started, and Tia was talking about the deregulation of the phone. And that's what they were doing. And I got started in a global business. I'd never built a global business before, I'd always built locally. And in that time, the deregulation, I was teaching people how to save money on their phone services. And within 3 months, earning 20,000 a week, over 100,000 in the team, absolutely amazing. But when you look at the saving money on hotels, Boomy said 4 and 5 star hotels are 2 star rates. So save people money. My mentor Zig Ziglar says, "Oh, enough people get what they want, you get everything you want." And then the one that turns me on more than anything is the money. Now, when you look at that money, you were just showing that chart. Now, Adam Baster, Tia was talking about you get all of these extra things. But I said to Boomy, I think there's a typo there. 188 on each team and you're getting a six-figure income. That's remarkable in itself. So, Boomy, save money, daily pay. Who doesn't want it? I know I went overtime, Boomy. Just send me the fine, okay? And thanks very much.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of this team. You are absolutely value added. So glad to be here. And what Steven said was like what grabbed me, guys. Just 188 in the left, 188 in the right, and you had six figures, less than 400 people. Guys, in other companies, you have to have thousands, multiple thousands often to get that type of money. Here with just a few hundred, game over. Next, I'm going to go to I'm going to go to Will, and then I'm going to close it out with my mother, and then Tia, we're going to swing it back to you for any questions. So, Will, can you unmute, because you recently had a promotion? It seemed like you've been signing up people every day. So what's going on with you and Samantha over there in Seattle?
Hey, Boomy, how you doing? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
All right. So first of all, I'm going to go get my finger measured for this ring. I want one of those rings. So a little bit of background about how I got started. My friend Cass sent me a text one morning, and it said, I've discovered a way to earn pay on a $10 trillion industry, travel, tourism, entertainment. If I send you a short video, can you watch it and give me some feedback? I said, sure, I'll watch it, but I'm not looking to take on any other projects at this point. Let me tell you something. I had no idea what I was about to turn down, but I'm so glad I watched that video because the daily pay has been incredible. It's just totally amazing. And then to get to work with these leaders, guys, if you're looking at this for the first time, hold on to your seat. It's going to get exciting, real exciting.
Yes. Absolutely. Thank you, Will, so much. And you're right. It's about to get real exciting, guys. We are just getting started. We've been in the get ready pre-launch phase. Today is the day that we launch off. You want to get your position like now, because as people come in, guess what? Will has to put people somewhere underneath the people that's already there. Steven has to put the people somewhere. Cass and Keith and Chester and everybody who's here. It's like we're helping each other as we put people in, that we're pushing each other up. It is just phenomenal when you see it, guys. So I want to end the testimonies with my mother. I always say everything I learned in network marketing, at least the majority of it, I learned from her. At least the main thing, they taught me how to love on my team and to be engaged in other people's goals and help other people to be successful. So my success comes from helping you to be successful yourself. So Mom, are you out there?
I'm here, Boomy.
All right. Give us 30 seconds. Like, I know you do a lot of things. What made you say, all right, Boomy, I'm going to come in here and do Travorium with you?
Well, Boomy, as a senior, we know that we have more years behind us than we have ahead of us. And so I want every day to count. Mm-hmm. And I've been in the industry where you had to grind and grind. And that's not what I was looking for. So when I saw Travorium, I'm like, ooh, this speaks to my heart because this is fun. And I'm going to get daily pay while I'm having fun. I mean, I'm already scheduled with Boomy to go on the world tour in May. And yes, I'm going to Florida with her at the end of this month. I mean, it's just so much fun. And people who know me know that I like to have fun. So I was saying to myself, I said, seniors do more on the world tour. So I had to come up with my own little rhyme. So I love Travoyum. I love everything about it. As seniors, most seniors can't live on just Social Security.
Mhm.
So they need something, but they don't want to grind. So to have fun and to get daily pay at the same time, I mean, what more can you ask for? It really
Yes.
is a no-brainer. It really is. So thank you, Boomy. Thank you, Travoy.
Awesome.
And thank you, Tia, for doing an excellent presentation.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mom, for that testimony. All right, y'all. Y'all can steal it. Seniors do more on world tours. I love that. Awesome. Well, listen, guys, we're going to bring Tia back. So now we have finished the presentation. We want you right now to text the person who invited you, whether you're one, two, or three. Those of you who say, I'm a two or three, we're going to get you in the system tonight. And the way this team is moving, y'all, I'm telling you, you are going to see benefits from your first movers advantage, and you're going to see people on your team. We're going to help you get your own three, but the way this works, you're going to look and be like, where do these people
That
underneath me come from?
that's exactly what I'm touching on. That's the last thing I got to say before
Go
Q
ahead,
and
T.
A
I'm going to swing it back to you
is
for that.
is definitely it's timing. I tell everybody that, again, no sales pitch. We ain't got to sell here because this is amazing what we have. This is first movers advantages for real. Literally,
Mhm.
because I always say this on the calls that I do, somebody's usually already asking for that link signing up while the presentation is still going on because they hear me say the first one that pulls the trigger on this call, oh
Mhm.
my goodness, you don't even understand what you're about to set yourself up for if you be one of the first people to pull your trigger on this call, because this call is packed out and these people have nowhere to go but below. There's no wide here. They got to find the next available slot, honey, and you falling underneath, 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 underneath. You need to pull that trigger so that you can take advantage. Like the young lady got on our call last night and she said, I looked up and it was 16 people under me, and I only got 4 people in. She said, I thought I had did something wrong and something wrong. She said, and because of my integrity, I called Ted like, what? I see something. I don't know what this means. Did I do something wrong? I want to be integral. I said, girl, no, I tried to tell you, pull the trigger first, and you did that. So pull the trigger, you guys, because this is amazing, and the timing could not be better. So we love y'all. I love Trevor. I'm gonna sign up again every time I do a presentation.
I know that's right. And Tia, we are so privileged to be on your team. Listen, guys, we are going to coach you. We're going to support you, help you, train you, love on you. You are not by yourself. You heard it before. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We take a personal interest in your success. You let us know what you want. We're going to show you how to get it. And we're going to have fun. Like my mother said, this is about fun. We didn't worked hard before. We didn't grinded it out. But y'all, it's time to live life to the fullest and have fun while we do it. So we appreciate you for being on this Zoom tonight. Like, go ahead and get yourself in tonight. Tia, do you want us to go ahead and take some questions? I don't want to take questions on my Zoom, but you said it. So if you want to, you think it's
No, I
good, we can
want you
take
to. You
three.
can stop the recording so that you can
Okay.
have a nice clean recording for people.